Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are all doing amazing and having a wonderful day so far. Right now, I'm live streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and over on YouTube. So if you see me looking back and forth between the cameras, that's why I'm doing that. But I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. We are talking about why it is so important. This is our weekly lunch and learn, and we're talking about why it is so important for you to create your marketing plan or your marketing calendar. Okay, so I'm very, very excited about this broadcast this afternoon. Hey, Lerville, good afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Ayana, thank you so much for tuning in over on Instagram, you guys. While we are waiting for people to join the room, do me a huge favor, you guys, and share this broadcast with your friends and your followers. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you, Lorville, for sharing already. Thanks to all of you guys who have already shared the broadcast. Send it to somebody's DM, text them, tag them in this post, share it on your own profile. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you let your friends and your followers and connections know about it as well. So, for those of you who don't know me, who are new to me, my name is Kiara Solomon, and I am the founder of the Right Click Agency. The Right Click Agency is a full-service digital marketing agency based in Philadelphia, and we provide our clients with done for you, done with you, and DIY digital marketing services so that you can just have a better marketing strategy and get some better marketing results online. Okay, so that's what we do. And today I'm talking to you guys. Let me close this window. Today I want to talk to you guys about why it's so important for you to plan your marketing strategy. And I posted about this because I literally had a conversation with one of my clients earlier today. If he's watching, he will know I'm talking about him. But I literally had a conversation with one of my clients earlier today. Oh, 1 second, Instagram. Let me connect my charger. About being consistent and the ability to be consistent on social media. And a lot of business owners put off planning, right? A lot of business owners do not prioritize planning planning their marketing content, not because they don't want to, I think, right? Not because they don't recognize the value in it, but because a lot of times people are just telling themselves that they have better things to do, right? That they have to I gotta go out there. I can't plan my marketing here. I gotta be out there marketing. Plan my marketing, think about what I'm gonna talk about. I can't do that. I gotta go get the money. Right. And so a lot of times small business owners, especially the ones that I talk to, they are not operating from a marketing strategy because they haven't taken the time to actually plan one, to actually sit down and think about the content that they want to share, and to put some things on paper. And so today, I mean, I'm sure you guys already know, a lot of you guys already know all of the things that I'm going to be talking about today, but I'm just going to go through and I'm going to be outlining for you guys some of the benefits and really explaining in depth some of the benefits to you planning out your digital, and not just your digital marketing, but your marketing for your business in general. Okay. And if you need help with this, I want to invite you to my free webinar this Saturday. I'm hosting a free webinar. It's called the 2022, excuse me, Blueprint. And I'm going to be showing you guys all of the expert marketing secrets, everything you need to know, everything you need to understand about creating your own digital marketing strategy so that you can have an amazing 2022. How many of you guys are like, I already set some amazing goals for myself, and no matter what happens, I got to get it popping. If that's you, if you set some amazing goals for yourself, you want to make sure that you're accomplishing them, you need to attend this webinar. The webinar is going to help you create the strategy to execute so that you can get the results that you're looking for. So if you want to sign up for that webinar, you can go to rightclickagency.com/ 2022 blueprint. Let me go ahead and put that link on the screen if you're watching this over on Facebook or YouTube. And if you're watching this on Instagram, you can just click the link in my bio, and right at the top there is an option for you to sign up. Hey Brittany, thanks for coming in. Super appreciate you being here today. So we're talking about the benefits of creating your marketing strategy, why you must create a plan, why is this so important, and let's go ahead and just hop into it. Number one, creating a digital marketing plan allows you to have a focus. Okay, why is having a focus so important? Well, a lot of business owners, right? I'm just going to tell on myself. I do this all the time. We have a lot of different ideas, a lot of different things that we want to accomplish, right? If you're a ambitious person, you probably have a lot of goals for yourself. You probably have a lot of different products and services you want to get out, a lot of different things you want to do this year. And there is a book called The 12-Week Year. You should definitely read it if you've never read it before. But it talks about how most people we overestimate what we can accomplish in a year, and we underestimate what we can accomplish in a week, right? Because a year seems like so much time. It feels like you have all of the time in the world to do all of the things that you have ever thought of doing, right? And at the beginning of the year, especially, many of us are super, super ambitious, feeling really, really motivated, feeling like, my life is amazing. I'm unstoppable. Nobody can stop me. I'm all the way up, right? And so, because of that, we tend to overestimate what we can do in a year and really underestimate what we can do in a week. And so, the 12-Week Year is a really great book about creating a just a plan of execution. But anyway, back to what I was talking about, marketing. Creating a marketing plan is really going to allow you to focus. What am I executing right now? And the great thing about the book, Ayana, in the 12-week year is that if you break your year down into 12-week segments, then one of the theories that they introduce in the book is that you'll actually be able to accomplish even more, because you are again focusing what you're getting done, right? Focusing what you're doing, focusing your attention, and because of that you are executing even more successfully, even more effectively, right? So that's the number one reason, in my opinion, why you need to have a marketing plan. If you are super ambitious, if you always know that you always got a lot of stuff that you want to get done, right? Like, I always got 12 different things. I said to George this morning when we were sitting down for breakfast, and hi to everybody who's hopping in over on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. But one of the things I said to George is that I often feel like I wish I could split myself in half. Okay, I feel like I wish I could split myself in half, do two different things at the same time. I would get so much more done if it was two Kiaras. Okay, and so if you're like me, you probably feel the same way, right? You probably always have so many things that are on your to-do list. So creating a business plan, I'm sorry, creating a marketing plan and a strategy for how you're going to actually get things done. What does that look like? What am I selling? Like, what is actually for sale? Like, that's going to help you to focus, and it's going to help you to execute even faster. Okay. So that's number one. For those of you who are just tuning in, just drop me a comment in the comment section, just so I know that who's tuning in, because I can see the number of people on Facebook and Instagram, but I can't actually see, I'm sorry, on Facebook and YouTube, but I can't actually see who's tuning in. So just say hello. Let me know where you're watching from over there in the chat. And if this is helpful to you, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, especially on Facebook and on Instagram as well. For those of you guys who are hopping in to the broadcast, make sure that you share this, send this to somebody DM right now, send it to like 3 or 5 people's DMs that you feel like would benefit from this information that we're talking about. Okay. Hi Lori, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for saying hi. I haven't seen you in so long. Happy New Year. Happy New Year and welcome to my broadcast. So again, today we're talking about why you need to have a marketing strategy. Hey, Frazier, thanks for tuning in. Why you need a marketing strategy and how it's going to help you in 2022. So, if you know you need help designing your marketing strategy, you're like, here, I don't even need to be convinced. I know I need a marketing strategy for 2022. I just don't know how to create one. Right? I just don't know the actual things I should be putting on my marketing plan. How do I break my goals down and make it make sense and turn it into an actual plan that I can execute? How do I do that? Then you need to sign up for my free live training. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, the link is scrolling right now at the bottom of the screen. rightclickagency.com/2022 blueprint. Every time I try to say that, I just talk so fast and it just never comes out right. But anyway, if you're watching on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio to do that. Yes, Frazier, all is well. Thank you so much for being here today. I super appreciate it. And yes, Happy New Year again, Lori. Happy New Year to everybody who's watching that I haven't had a chance to say it to. Yeah, we're only 12 days in, so this is still a new year, okay? So, number one, a marketing plan helps you to focus on what you're actually doing and execute even faster because you're paying attention and you know what you need to get done and you're taking the steps to do that every single day. And when you have a plan, it just makes it easier to show up and do that. Okay. Number two, a marketing plan is going to help you to manage your resources effectively. Now, this is especially for those of you who work with other people, right? You work with a team or you have a graphic designer that you work with, you have a virtual assistant or something that you work with. You really need to manage your resources. And even if you don't have a team yet, it's not just about managing like other people and how much money you're spending, it's also about managing your own time, effort, and energy, right? So if you know, let's say you're creating Canva templates to post on social media, that's a part of your marketing plan. Instead of only creating them one at a time, if you have a real strategy and you know all of the things that you're talking about, you can make 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can make a bunch of post at one time and oh my gosh, even schedule them out in advance so that you're not trying to consistently do that on a day-to-day basis. Let me go ahead and block this person asking to be in my live. I think there was a bot. But anyway, so you need to be able to manage your time, your energy, your resources, right? And you need to make sure that you're showing up consistently. So if you're busy, if you have a whole bunch of stuff going on, if you know you have a lot of responsibilities, you're all over the place, then you need to be able to manage your resources effectively, especially if you have a team, especially if you have, like I said, a graphic designer that you work with, a team that's posting the stuff for you. You don't want to wake up, on Tuesday, like, oh, let me give you the Tuesday content. No, you want to be able to give that stuff to them in advance, right? Plan that stuff out in advance. So when you sit down and you actually put on paper, what am I marketing? What's for sale? Because that's really what a marketing plan is at the end of the day. Like, we're going to get in depth into your 2020 blueprint and how you use your marketing plan, your content plan, and some other things that I'm going to talk about to show up consistently and to get the results that you're looking for. We're going to talk about that in depth on Saturday, right? But at the end of the day, a marketing plan is literally, what do I have for sale and when? Okay. And if you can start to make sense of all of those things and put that stuff down on paper, again, it's going to help you to show up more effectively. It's going to help you to be consistent and it's going to help you to produce the results that you're looking for in 2022. Because a lot of times people are not getting the results that they're looking for, not because they're not doing anything, but just because they're like all over the place doing a whole bunch of different things. And you don't have any real way to make sense of anything that you're talking about, anything that you're doing, right? Like, is anything working? What am I doing? Huh? I did one thing on Monday, I did something else on Tuesday, I did something else on Wednesday, and every single day it changed because I didn't have a plan. Okay, so hopefully this is helping you. Ayana over on Instagram said that it is helping you reclaiming your time. So I appreciate that. If this is beneficial to you guys, those of you who are watching on Facebook or who are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to drop a comment or like the video. That greatly helps. And make sure you share this with somebody that you feel like could benefit from this information as well, because sharing is definitely caring. Okay. So number one, and Lorvelle has been taking notes over on Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and put these notes up. So number one is creating a marketing strategy or plan that allows you to have focus. Okay. Number two is managing your resources effectively, your time and your resources. Okay. So your resources might not just be your team or your graphic designer or your web designer or people that you pay. Your resources might actually be your use of time, right? Like on Saturday, when you were just sitting on the couch for 4 hours watching Law and Order, could you have also been batching some content? Like, yes, you deserve a break, but you can type and watch TV at the same time, right? I'm just saying. Hey, Brett, thanks for hopping in. All this info for free. Yes. So that's one of the things that I'm definitely trying to do in 2022 is make sure that I empower the people who I'm connected to. And if you know you need help, again, we're talking about why. And a lot of you guys already know why you need to have a marketing plan, right? You already know. You don't need me to convince you today, but you're not sure how to actually create a marketing plan for your particular business. If you need help in that area, on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's a free live webinar. Go ahead and sign up to join us so that you can get access to that information. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb and make sure y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Because sometimes when a call comes in, Instagram mutes. So just let me know if y'all can still hear me over on Instagram. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But sometimes when a call comes in, it mutes Instagram. It's so weird. Anyway, so number one is creating a marketing plan allows you to have a focus and to put all your ideas on paper and to really determine when you're going to execute them, right? And this is really important if you're ambitious. If you got 19 jobs like Brett, well, Brett doesn't have 19 jobs, 19 businesses like Brett. If you, have a lot of things that you want to accomplish, you have a lot of different goals, creating a marketing plan is going to allow you to focus your attention and to be sure that you're executing and you're actually getting stuff done. Okay. Number two is going to help you to manage your time and resources effectively, no matter what that looks like for you. And we all need help doing a better job of that. Number three is going to allow you to actually take the time and think about the content that you are creating. Let me say this slowly. Okay, so that you can actually add value to your audience. And the reason why I really want to emphasize this is because one of the things I've been saying to you guys on social media for the past couple of weeks and months, and I'm going to continue to say it to you until you guys understand it and I start to really see a change, especially with the people that we're connected to, is that you cannot feel entitled to anybody's attention in 2022. You have to do a good job of creating content that is valuable for the people that you're connected to, for the people that you want to consume your information, for the people that you want to ultimately serve. Right. A lot of times I see business owners, I'm going to say business owners, marketers in general on social media, and they are at posting content, right? Posting information, posting something, but is it valuable and is it adding value to the people that you want to spend money with you? Okay, so showing up is not good enough. Being on Instagram, posting on Instagram 3 times a day is not good enough anymore. Is the information that I'm posting, that I'm sharing, adding value to the people that I'm connected to? And when you take the time to actually plan your marketing out, you can take the time to think about what you're going to be saying. You can take your time to think about the content that you're going to share that's informational. You can take the time to think about all of the things that the people who are connected to you really need to know and understand, really need to digest in order to make a decision about who you are, about working with you. And you can really take the time to create content that positions you as the expert in your industry. But a lot of times we're so rushed to come up with a topic, to come up with a post, to come up with the reel, to come up with the video. So we're not spending time creating valuable content. So I said this to another one of my clients the other day in regards to the email messages that they were at the time planning to send out. We were helping them to create and set up a email nurture series, and the messages that they sent over for that nurture series was very redundant, right? Was very bland, in my personal and professional opinion. Was not, informative, was not something that I would be looking forward to opening every single day, because it was only about them. The messages were only about the offer. And I know that a lot of people right now are teaching you, like, you have to have a sales funnel that's calling and texting and emailing and doing all of these different things. But what I said to her was, I would prefer that you reduce the number of times that you message somebody, if that meant that we could come up with more valuable content and information that we were sending them, that they were really going to open, that they were really going to be interested in, that would really result in sales. Because it's not just enough to show up anymore. It's not just enough to be sending out email messages. Are your email messages filled with information that's valuable to me? The reason that I open Gap's messages when they send me messages is because the title be like, you got $50 in Gap cash, right? Or we're having a 50% off sale right now, and I know my kids always need clothes. Right? That's the reason why people are opening those messages. Even coaches and consultants that you are subscribed to their email list, when you open the messages, typically it's valuable information. It may be a link to a podcast that they recorded. It may be a link to a video that they created, an ebook or a checklist or a guide. You have to start producing things like that to supplement the content that you're creating. But slowing down and planning out your marketing is going to allow you to do that in a more effective way. Does that help you guys? Is that making sense? I'm gonna go and look at the comments real fast. It is very, very important in 2022 that you don't feel entitled. You don't feel entitled to your audience's attention, that you don't feel entitled to people. Like, yes, you're cute, yes, we like you, yes, we're very proud of you for starting your business, but you got to do more than post the same graphic every day. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know y'all get mad at me when I say this type of stuff, but I'm just trying to give you some good, valuable information that's gonna help you. Okay. I'm trying not to be the person that's here just talking trash. All right. That's what I'm aiming for in 2022. Thank you so much, Lori. She said this is good. Thank you, Lorvell. He said that's good. Ayana's tuned in. Thank you again over on Instagram. And she said, yes, this is good. Yes, this is good. LOL, leave the people some edges. I'm trying, but I mean, I want to really help you guys understand the changes are slight changes, right? And it doesn't have to be difficult. But if you're being consistent, if you have a plan and you're consistently showing up, and you may not be showing up every day, maybe you're showing up 3 times a week or 4 times a week, but the times that you do show up, it's good information, it's making an impact, it's telling or teaching or showing something to your target audience, they're more likely to consume it. They're more likely to come back and get more information. They're more likely to share the information. But a lot of marketers and a lot of small business owners that I follow and am connected to on social media, I've been seeing a different approach. And I really want to help you guys with that in 2022. So again, it allows you to take the time to really think about what you're talking about. Really think about the content that you're creating and how you can add value to the people that you're connected to. Really think about what you're saying on social media so that it lines up with ultimately what you're trying to sell. Okay. The fourth thing is that it gives your customers time to plan to to do business with you. Let me say it that way. Whatever that looks like, okay? And if you're just tuning in, guys, please do me a favor. Make sure that you share this, at least like the video if it's helpful to you. But please share this with somebody that could benefit from this information, no matter where you're watching. You guys that are watching on YouTube as well. Super, super helpful when you guys like the video. Super, super helpful when you share this content, okay? I appreciate you guys doing that so much. So when you plan your marketing, when you create a marketing plan, and you're also, again, just being consistent, showing up, sticking to the plan, and you're letting people know what you have coming up in advance, this gives your customers time to plan to do business with you. Okay. I know y'all think that everybody is just like, and some people are, I tell my clients all the time, don't count people's pockets, because you'll be surprised, what people have that you think don't have, and vice versa. Okay. But what I want you to understand is that, typically speaking, there are buying patterns among the United States consumer pool. Okay. And people spend money based on not just the things that they have going on in their life, but when they get money, right? When they actually have money. So you need to give your planning your marketing effectively will give your target audience the opportunity to make plans to purchase from you, to attend your event, to whatever it is, however you're asking them to do business with you, right? And a lot of times we see people who, Ayana, you and I had this conversation probably about a week ago now, about, people not taking action on something. And the first question that I asked her, the first question that I ask any client who comes to me and says people are not taking action on whatever it is that I have for sale, is, did you give them enough time to decide if they wanted to take action? Did you give them enough time to get their little monies together, no matter what the price point is? But especially if you have something that is premium priced, $500 or more. Most Americans don't even have. I was listening to a study the other day on, I'm not sure, it might have been CNN or some news show I was listening to, and they were saying most Americans don't even have $400 in savings for an emergency. Okay. So if you have a product that's $1,000, you're like, this product should be easy to sell. Everybody want my stuff. I don't understand why this person is going platinum and this person is selling out and this person is making all this money. That's because those people that are buying from them, they plan to spend money with them. Okay. And they may, a lot of times, what you guys see happening is the result of some previous marketing, right? So it was like a tipping point that they reached. And the last offer, all of these people didn't take advantage of. But as they turned the corner and were consistent and showed up again, people took advantage of the next opportunity because they knew the price point, they knew the availability, they knew how much they were going to have to spend, and it was timed according to what they had going on. So when you plan your marketing, it gives you the opportunity to be intentional. Let's use myself as an example. I have a brand called Mother Hustler, right? And my target audience is, of course, moms. So it's not ideal. I don't have right now any products that are like luxury products, $1,000 or anything like that. We mostly just sell apparel. But let's say I was putting together a trip or doing something, and it was a premium luxury item, right? And I'm pricing it at $1,000, and I want to sell it in August and September. Well, I know that most moms in August and September, and even in July, are getting their children to go back to school. They're getting ready to go back to school. So whereas, at some other time in the year, they may have an extra $1,000 cash flow, an extra $1,000 to as disposable income. At that time in the year, typically they're buying school clothes and getting their kids ready and, doing all of these other things that they have to do. So if I have not given them the opportunity to plan for this purchase, then I probably will be like, oh my gosh, nobody is buying. Nobody wants to take advantage of anything that I have for sale. Nobody is interested in my offer. Oh my goodness, why is nobody liking my stuff? Well, why is nobody, buying my stuff? That's how y'all sound. That's how y'all sound. So when you create a marketing plan, it allows you to give your customers time to plan to do business with you. And that's super, super important. Okay. It's very, very important that you, again, remember that you are not just competing with the people that are in your industry who have similar products or services, but you're also competing with any other purchase that your potential customer has to make in that time frame, right? Because if I have to pay my rent or pay you, guess what I'm paying, boo? The rent. And in case you didn't know, the rent. Okay. So make sure that you are using, again, this opportunity to plan your marketing so that you can give people an opportunity to do business with you so that you get better results in 2022. And I'm going to reiterate it for those of you who are just hopping in. If you know you need help creating your marketing strategy, go sign up for my free webinar. It's 100% free. rightclickagency.com/2022 blueprint. You can click the link in my bio if you're watching this on Instagram. If you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, the link is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Now, for those of you who are just joining us, we're talking about why planning your marketing. Hey, Crystal, we're talking about why planning your marketing is so important. And, we've gone through a bunch of points so far, but I know a lot of you guys don't really need convincing that you need a marketing strategy. You just need a marketing strategy, right? You just need help developing your marketing strategy. I do offer strategy sessions for those of you who may not be looking for somebody to outsource all of your marketing to, and you just want help coming up with the strategy so that you can effectively execute it. Again, you can go to rightclickagency.com and click on the link to schedule a call with us so that we can get you set up with one of those appointments and you can determine whether or not the consultation is free, and then we can determine whether or not you're a good fit for a strategy session that will allow us to help you plan out your marketing again so that you can execute it this year. Okay. So I want to go through. I have 3 more tips. If you haven't already shared this broadcast, please make sure you do. I'm sure there are a lot of business owners who are connected to you who need this information. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to give you guys 2 more tips because this one is kind of reiterating. But the 5th tip, for the 5th reason why you need to have a marketing plan for 2022 is because it allows you to see what's actually working. Right? So sometimes when you're running a business and you're doing a lot of different things and you're all over the place, you have a lot of different stuff that you're trying to accomplish. And if you are a business owner, your job is to worry about the marketing as well as the service and delivery, as well as your team, as well as your personal life. So you have a lot of stuff on your plate. A lot of times when you're doing all of that, it's hard to see like what is actually working. I'm doing 15 different things. And if you are generating some sales and getting some calls in and getting new clients and new customers, you may not realize that you're doing all of this stuff. You're doing 15 different things and maybe only 8 or 6 of them are actually producing sales. Right? I'm not sure what this theory is called, but it's like the 80-20 rule. Have you guys ever heard of that? The 80-20 rule? So basically it means that like 80% of your results in anything, 80% of the effects, 80% of the outcome comes from 20% of the cause, right? 20% of what's really working. I got to look it up and figure out what's it called. But the 80-20 rule, right? That basically means that a lot of times you're like, oh, I'm showing up and I'm doing live streams, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm sending out emails, I'm tweeting, I'm going over on LinkedIn, I'm going to networking, and you're doing 15 things. But typically, most businesses can identify the 2 or 3, possibly 4 things that they're doing that are actually producing results for you. So when you have a plan and you lay out all of your marketing, it allows you to actually go back because you'll remember. See, most of us are not operating from a plan, so you don't even remember what you did last week to market your business. You got 10 new clients, new customers in, but you don't even know what you did to be able to get those 10 new clients or those 10 new customers in, or those 5 new leads, or those 100 likes on your picture, right? But when you create a plan and you know when I'm posting, what I'm posting, what's for sale, when I'm going live, all of these different elements, and you have a plan for that, you can go back and evaluate the plan so that you can determine, were these the results that I was looking for? Did I get good results? Did I get terrible results? Did I get better than expected results? This stuff like do outstanding, and oh my gosh, this is better than I could have ever imagined. And so a lot of times, again, we don't know what's working or not working because we don't even have a plan. So you can't, it's like, I don't know what I ate for lunch yesterday. If you've ever tried to lose weight and somebody told you to keep like a food diary, or maybe you've had like food allergies and you've been told to keep a food diary. Part of the reason that they tell you to do that is so that, if you have an outbreak, allergic reaction, or you gain 5 pounds or lose 5 pounds, whatever your goals are, right? You can say, oh my gosh, this is what triggered it. Let me go back and eliminate that from my diet, or let me do more of that because it's what's actually producing the results that I'm looking for. Okay. So that's my 5th reason why you need to have a digital or a marketing plan. Now, I keep saying digital marketing plan because that's typically what we're helping people with. But the reality is that you need to have a marketing plan that encompasses all of the things that you're going to do to market your business. And sometimes that might be 100% online, but more and more, I am encouraging our clients to have a digital marketing plan as well as some in real life activities that they're doing to be able to market their businesses effectively. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick recap for you guys. For those of you who are just tuned in, thank you so much to everybody who shared this broadcast. Thank you for all of you guys who were here for the entire time. If you feel like you need some assistance and you want to get some help on your particular issues or goals for 2022 as it relates to your marketing, please feel free to schedule a call with me. Right now, we're offering free digital marketing assessments, which really allows me to be able to make effective recommendations about what you should be doing in your business, right? So we're going to go over literally all of the areas in your business online and ask you a bunch of questions that will help me figure out what's really going on and what you need to be doing next so that you get the results that you're looking for in 2022. And if you're interested in finding out more about our programs, or you want to work with us for maybe your web design, social media management, or strategy sessions, again, you can click the link on my bio or go to rightclickagency.com, click on the button that says schedule a call, and schedule a free consultation with me. Okay. And for those of you who haven't done so already, make sure you go sign up for our webinar. This free webinar this weekend, Saturday, January 15th. I'm hosting a free live webinar. It's going to be about an hour or so, and I'm going to be walking you through all of the expert marketing secrets that you need to develop your digital marketing strategy and your digital marketing plan for 2022. So if your goal is to increase your following online, attract new customers online, and of course, make more money online in 2022, then you definitely need to make sure that you are at this webinar. Even if you can't attend it live, go sign up so that you can get access to the replay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Ayana. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here with me today. So my 6th and final tip is that when you have a marketing plan, a marketing strategy, I was talking to the team here earlier, and I said, it really reminds me, every time I think about this particular topic, it really reminds me of the scripture in the Bible that says, write the vision and make it plain. Okay. And if you continue that scripture, it says, so they that run can see it, right? And the number one reason as a business owner, I kind of said this at the beginning, but I really want you to digest this and really understand this. As a business owner, you have so many different things going on. And when you own your own business, you can often want to switch to get better results faster. You can often want to pivot or try something new or implement something new. And a lot of times when you're always changing and always moving, your clarity, your vision can become blurred. Right? Your vision is very easy to get off track. And that's not necessarily just because of negative things that happen. It could literally just be, you've been working 12-hour days for the past 2 weeks and you're just so overwhelmed and so many things are going on, or your children got, virtual school because of COVID, da 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 da. I wish I could show you guys all of these postings, but you can kind of see the board behind me over on yeah, here we go. Over on Facebook, you can kind of see one of the boards behind me. But inside of my office right now, all over the walls are lists outlining, not just for us, but for our clients, all of the various things that we're doing, all of the things that we're working on and executing, and what those plans look like. Because I have so much stuff on my plate, my clients have so much stuff on their plate, my team has so much stuff on their plate. Every single day when you come in, I want you to be able to look at the boards and know this is what we're working on. This is what I have to get done. This is what is supposed to be executed right now. And the reason why is because we're running, right? We're getting it done. We're executing. We're doing a lot of different things. Every day I'm working on a lot of different projects. So when I get distracted and I need to refocus, being able to go back to my marketing plan allows me to stay in alignment with what my goals are. Right. So today I was talking about this particularly with the team because I was like, oh, I need to come up with a live stream topic today for my lunch and learn. What should I talk about? And it was very easy for us to pivot and come up with this topic because literally all we did was go to the board of the content topics for this week that we're pulling from. So I may not say every single day what my live stream topic is going to be and organize it to that detail, but I'm going to say if I'm promoting this item, this product or service, right, then these are the topics that are related that I can talk about based on how I'm feeling at that time, what's going on in my environment, and what I feel is valuable and what I really feel like talking about on social media, right? So hopefully this was helpful to you guys. I really tried to make sure I gave you some amazing nuggets of information that you can use and implement as you are creating and coming up with your own digital marketing plan and strategy for 2022. Even if I'm not the right fit for you, or even if you feel like you're not ready to work with us right now, I want to make sure that when you guys are out here promoting your business, posting on social media, and spending all of this time creating content, that is not just you spending time creating content, but that you're actually doing things that are going to produce the results that you're looking for, which at the end of the day is more money. Okay. Do y'all remember that movie with the I'm not sure which Wayne's brothers it is because it came out when I was young, but it was called Mo Money. And he would be like, Mo Money, Mo Money, Mo Money. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you need help with anything, guys, feel free to message me, DM me, or go to our website, rightclickagency.com, and click the button to schedule a call with us, okay? I will see you guys really soon. Thank you so much for being here with me live. Bye.